Joe McWolf wants to leave NYC. Pop figurines are being made, and I have a daytime talk show. All this and more discussed today on Cup of Stoffy. Welcome to Cup of Stoffy. My name is Rhett Stoffiday. Today is our very first episode, y'all. I just really can't believe they gave this old hillbilly the ability to record his own show and use the VSN banner. Crazy stuff right there. This show is also brought to you by Jolt Juice. Grab yourself a delicious Jolt Juice, the most electrifying drink in sports. All right, a little background on me for those first-time listeners out there. I'm the starting goalie for the Davos Dynamo. I like biscuits and gravy and being nice to people. I won a couple of awards back in the VHLM with a little team called the Yukon Rush. Other than that, I'm just your friendly neighborhood hillbilly. All right, let's get right to it. But first, let's take a look around the league at some of these records that they have. So, in the VHL, we have the Riga Rain leading the way with 5 wins and 1 loss, and 1 overtime loss. They're on a 4-game win streak with Calais Cricketers as their goalie. The Seattle Bears are right behind them, coming right up on them with a 5-2 record and a win streak of 2. Third behind that is Brick Wall and the Calgary Wranglers with a 3-2-2 with a 2 overtime loss win streak. That had to hurt, man. I can't imagine. The Quebec City Mute, or however in the hell that's pronounced, I really don't know, is on a win streak of 1 with a 4-3 win-loss record. The New York Americans are actually doing something this year with a 4-3 as well, with a win streak of 2. So they're actually winning 2 games in a row. I'll be damned. All right. The Toronto Legion is right behind them at number 6 with a 3-1. They've lost 2. The Helsinki Titans, a team that one of my buddies, Alexander Pepper, plays on, is at 2-3-2 and have lost 2. Oh boy. And if you haven't figured it out by now, my team, the HC Davos Dynamo out of Davos, Switzerland, yeah, we're really plowing through the league right now, ain't we? We're 2-5-0 with a loss streak of 1. And your boy Rhett Stoffiday in the net. I can't say that I'm completely responsible for the losing streaks that we have incurred, but I sure as hell ain't helping. I'll be honest with you. I am not helping at all. Okay, now to the VHLM. The Ottawa Link is leading the way with a 6-2 win-loss record. They have a shutout win streak of 1. So somewhere, somehow, them little buggers down there in the VHLM have decided that they want to get shutouts now. Back in my day, we had to walk 2 miles to school, and we had a shutout maybe once every millennium. Oh, that's not true. I actually led the league in shutouts last year. That's all right, though. The Las Vegas Aces, another good team. Yeah. They're 5-2-2 with a loss streak of 1. The Halifax 21st, I really still don't understand why they're called the 21st. I really don't. I'm still trying to figure out that one. If anybody can tell me why that is, I'm sure somebody's told me and I've forgotten. But they're 5-2-1 right now with a win streak of 1. I said that word. A win streak of 1. The Oslo Storm is 4-4-0, so they're just at 500, and they have a win streak of 3 actually. So at the beginning of this year, they were 1-3, y'all. That's really impressive. Good job, guys. Now, down there in Saskatoon, they are 3-4-1 with a shutout loss streak of 1. Then, at the very bottom again, a team that I'm actually the assistant general manager of, the Yukon Rush, is 2-6-0 with a loss streak of 4. Now, I'm not saying I'm directly responsible for that, but I'm not saying that either. Now, so that's kind of depressing, to be honest with you. Wait a second. Hang on just a minute. What's this? I'm just looking through the VHL website real quick. And apparently, I got a shutout. I'll be damned. Hang on just a second. This is breaking news, y'all. Let me just see what we got going on here. So, against the Quebec City Mute, I got a shutout win. It was a 2-0 win, 2-0 win against the Mute. I'll be damned, man. I got and I was the first star. All right. Oh, my God. All right. So, it looks like Elias Dahlberg decided to start scoring for once and stop being such a dang little... No, I'm not even going to go there. I really won't. So, in the first period, we don't have any goals whatsoever. In fact, we have a bunch of penalties. Phil Bennington got a roughing penalty 19 minutes into the game. And let's see. Random's got a one for hooking, a minor penalty. And then Phil Bennington came back and started slashing at people. And then finally, after that hell of a period was over, Elias Dahlberg started scoring again. And Peter Jurwa got the assist. However, because we can't just have a game without any penalties in it, Alvaro Joykinen, God, I can't pronounce y'all's names. I'm just going to call him AJ. AJ got a roughing penalty back in, he got a minor roughing penalty. Bastian Logan Mack, that's not a real name. Come on, Christ. All right. He got a cross-checking. Then period 3, Jacob Smith. There's a name. Okay. Jacob Smith, I can pronounce that one. Jacob Smith scored one on an empty net. Assist by Jose Gonzalez and Peter Joa. However, of course, there was another penalty, this time against AJ and PJ for high sticking and slashing, respectively. Now, your boy Rhett Stoffiday had 27 saves from 27 shots for a 1.0 goalie save average. That brings him to 2-4-0 on the season. Christian Azalt from Quebec had 17 of 18 shots saved at a 0.944, and he's at 3-3-0. Mercy me. That just surprises me. I mean, like I said earlier in the show here, I'm not saying that I'm the reason why the Davos Dynamo is on the way down, but I'm not saying that either. Let me just say something. Going back a few days to when we played Helsinki. Let me just see here. What game was that? There it is. Game 9. We played Helsinki. And we got our asses whooped. So, let me just go ahead and look in here. So, Helsinki had 1 goal in the first and 5 goals in the second, and then decided to have mercy on us in the third. So I'm not really sure what in the hell happened here. So the one thing that I'm starting to notice in regards to our teams is that we like to get penalties. In the first period of play in Game 9 of the season, Elias Dahlberg got a hooking penalty 31 minutes in, or 31 seconds into the first. Jacob Smith got a tripping penalty at 2:58. That's Matt Johnson's on Helsinki. I don't really care. And then Sidney Crosby is also on Helsinki, and I don't really care about that penalty either. They can sit in the box for all I care. Second period, Helsinki decided to score. Matt Johnson scored. Keaton Luth scored. Vadar Odinson scored. Kronos Bailey scored. Toby Fitzgerald scored. And then we got a bunch of fucking penalties again. Excuse my language. Peter Giroir got one for holding at 2:35. Dan Montgomery, he's on. Oh, Dan, yeah. Okay, so true story. Dan used to be the GM of UConn when I played before Reeves took over. And he was a great guy. I'll always love him. Shout out to Mr. Dan Montgomery for all he did for me. I do appreciate you. The Davos D2. Davos D2 got a holding penalty at 4:17. Bastian Logan Mac Finchir got one for holding at 5:53. Bastian got another one for tripping at 7:36. Bastian got another one for slashing at 11:09. Come on, Bastian. Good golly, Miss Molly. Stop getting penalties, brother. Jeez, you spent more time in the box than you did scoring. Yeah, I said it. Jesse Wilson got one for tripping. Oh, he's on Helsinki. Never mind. I don't really care. Matt Johnson got one. Oh, he can stay in the box for all I care. Third period, no goal because Helsinki decided to have mercy on us. Alexander Pepper got 21 saves to 21 shots, and he was at 2-1-0 in that game. I didn't get well, actually, you know what? I actually did okay. You know, I got 44 saves on 50 shots. I had an 880 rating. I'm now at 1-2-0 on the season as of that game. So, like I said, I'm not saying that I'm the reason that Davos is going down, but I'm not saying I'm not. So, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to move on. So, let's go on to our next thing here. So, Joe McWolf has decided that he did not want to be part of, and keep in mind this is completely speculative. Joe McWolf decided that he didn't want to be part of the New York Americans anymore. Now, keep in mind, Joe McWolf is one of the highest rated players in the league right now. Let's actually look at his stat line real quick here, just to make sure that I am actually saying this and he's not like a shithead or anything. He's not a shithead person. I mean, his stats may just be shit. Let's take a look at this real quick here. Let's see. Where's Joey? Come on, Joey. Where the hell are you? Oh, shit. Hang on just a second. Oh, here we go. He's probably in the leaderboard. Where's Joe McWolf? Well, it'd be great if I knew what in the hell position he played. Where are you, Joey? Oh, well, I guess it would help if I would look at the VHL. You know what I mean? There he is. Okay. So this year so far, Joe McWolf is fourth and has 11 points. He also has 9 assists. From what I can see from here, he doesn't have any goals, though. Well, that sounds like most of us anyway. No goals, really no direction whatsoever. You do what you can. Oh, here we go. All right, Joe McWolf is leading defenseman in points, followed up by Robert Malenko with 10. Matt Johnson, don't care. Joseph Basilino has 9. Caden Saint has 9. Johannes Vidjamson has 8. I'm not even going to pronounce that one. It's Tufong's character. He has 8. Maxim Kovalchuk has 7. Ryan Kostelik, my boy, has 7. Samuel Gate has 6. Among rookies, Joe's leading the lead again. 11 points for Joe. Roxron King has 11. Sean Shonanigan has 11. Joe Yolonin has, Joe, he has 9. Chizuyu has 8. Julian Boylan has 7. Ryan Kostelik has 7. Dan Walensky has 6. Carl Von Moltke, who really did well last year, and I'm not really sure what's going on this year. He has 6 points. And Lando Baxter. Now, let's take a look at this real quick. Shots blocked. Joe McWolf leads the league in that as well. He has 22 shots blocked. Jesse Wilson has 19. Sidney Crosby has 19. Casey Jones has 18. Lando Baxter has 18. Jacob Smith has 17. Joseph Basilino has 16. Lou Bornstein has 16. Colton Rain has 15. And AJ has 15. As far as hits are concerned, left Twinger has 38. Sidney Crosby has 36. Sebastian Ironside has 33. Jorgen Wade has 32. Joseph McWolf has 31, my boy. Randoms has 31. Phil Bennington has 28. Boner. Oh, God. His legs. Wow, that stuck up on me. Damn. Boner has 26. Oh, God. I'm sorry. Adam Warlock has 25. Jacob Smith has 25. As far as goalies, Johnny Havanick Carrison has a 9.60. He's only played 2 games. That's probably why. Johnny Havanick Carrison has 9.960 save percentage. Alexander Pepper has a 9.26 or 926. God, I can't read. Ismond Kingfisher has a 922. I have a 921 over 7 games played. Sean Border has a 9.920. Tristan Azalt has a 9. God, why do I keep saying that? 918. Callis Cricketers has a 914. Norris Stopko has a 897, and Roger Sterling has an 891. Whew. Fellas, for some reason, over 7 games, your boy Rhett Stoffiday here has a 2.58 goals against average over Alexander Pepper, who's at 263. That is Alex, I'll just be honest with you. If you're listening to this, I'm amazed. I'm over Callis Cricketers too. Johnny Havanick Carrison, I can't even count his stats only because of the fact that he's only played 2 damn games. So if I'm really competing against anybody, it's Tristan, who has a 2.30, but he's also been in the league since I was a baby. So, I ain't even sure. Then the two people that actually have shutouts, which makes absolutely no sense to me at all, is Alex and me. Alexander Pepper and Rhett Stoffiday both have one shutout in 7 games. And the second shutout, Rhett's shutout, is not against Alex, whereas Alex is against me. And I just don't know really how to feel about that. I was talking about Joe McWolf, but I went on a tangent, and I'm going to stay on that tangent only because of the fact that when it comes down to it, I really don't understand how a team like Davos can be at the very end of the spectrum where all these other teams, where their goalies ain't performing and their boys ain't performing the way that they be performing. I just don't understand it. I don't. And I can't pretend like I do. I mean, it's very apparent to me that these boys who are bouncing around back in the net here, your top 3 and 4 are on Helsinki and Davos. And we're shutting people out. We are shutting people down. And the win-loss column does not reflect that. And that bothers me. That really does bother me. Now, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. This has been Cup of Stoffy. I hope that you go and grab you one and drink it in, man. Have a great, great, great day. Promotional consideration for Cup of Stoffy is brought to you by the Victory Sports Net. Always watch the BHN.